All right, look, I'll be one of the first to tell you, I didn't understand the hype. I didn't understand why everybody was so excited about Deuce Vaughn being picked to the Cowboys, outside the fact that his dad also works in the building. But I gotta say, and y'all know I keep it real over here, to me, Deuce Vaughn was the most impressive running back on film against the Las Vegas Raiders. We're going to dive into that. And his performance that he put on film against the Raiders may have honestly saved his roster spot. Let's get right into this, but first, a word from our sponsors. Y'all know the drill. BetUS, America's favorite sports book. Be sure to use my link in the description below right now so you can experience 125% first-time deposit bonuses, allowing you to bet even more money on the Dallas Cowboys versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Whether you want to bet the point spread of 3.5 or the over-under of 33, it doesn't matter. BetUS gives you the largest variety of ways to bet on games, including same-game parlays and all kind of stuff like that. So be sure to check out BetUS using my link in the description below right now. Get some of the fastest payouts in the industry. And again, BetUS is extremely user-friendly. If you don't understand all the betting mumbo-jumbo and all the fine print, they simplify it for you below the places where you can actually place bets so you can understand exactly what you're betting on. But now, let's get back into our program. All right, couple things here before we get started with this running back film. Remember, this isn't the complete starting offensive line, so the main thing we're going to be looking at here for the running backs are vision, feel, and playmaking ability. Specifically, we're going to be looking at Malik Davis versus Deuce Vaughn versus Royce Freeman. On this first play, Malik Davis does a great job of taking that dive right up the middle and getting a lot of positive yardage. That was a great job of blocking by the interior of that offensive line. On this next play right here, the rookie, Brevin Spanford, completely got blown up. Malik Davis really didn't have an opportunity to try to create here at all. All right, on this next play, we have Royce Freeman in the backfield. And something I really like about Royce Freeman, and one of the main reasons I think he's going to have a position on his roster, is this man runs with reckless intent. And he's going to lay a thump on the defender, and I love the fact that he runs with great leverage. He gets his shoulder pads down, and he delivers the blow just as much as the defender is trying to deliver the blow. And this type of thing is going to allow him to fall forward for those extra 1 to 2 yards on pretty much any carry. So I like what I saw from Royce Freeman as far as being able to run strong, and he understands, he has good feel for a running back. He understands exactly which holes he needs to hit, and he gets upfield in a hurry. So Royce Freeman, I like what I'm seeing from him on film so far. Deuce Vaughn, though. Deuce Vaughn, this was the Deuce is Loose show. In my opinion, Deuce Vaughn did the best job out of any of the running backs of creating his own positive yardage. Even when the offensive line didn't give him room, he has a really unique ability to kind of fit into those small spaces, fit into those small gaps, and squeeze out some extra positive yardage. Really love Deuce Vaughn running behind a massive offensive line. It just makes it hard to get eyes on him. And you can see here, this play is a great example of him making something out of nothing. You can see he initially takes the snap, and the play is designed to go to the left here, but Deuce cuts it back, and when he cuts back, he's going to make a move here, kind of juke to the outside of the line, get on the outside of his tight end right there, and then take it upfield, make a defender miss in the open field, and still fall forward right here. This is the type of thing that you want to see out of a running back, like straight up. You want to see this type of run out of a running back, that even when the offensive line kind of just does an average job, he's able to kind of take that play to the next level. Here's another play right here. I think Trey Lance kind of missed Deuce right here. You got to get Deuce that ball in open field, and I just kind of highlighted to kind of show how they're using Deuce out of the backfield. Here's another Malik Davis carry right here. Again, just kind of following the script of the play, following behind his right guard there, and getting some positive yardage. Now, this was a great job of Royce Freeman kind of following his blocks here, but I kind of want to point out the fact that Brock Hoffman should have been called for a hold right there. All right, so on this next play, another Royce Freeman run right here. Royce Freeman, to me, he solidified a roster spot. I'm convinced that he's going to be our power back or our thumper that the Cowboys kind of bring in to lay that wood on the defenders and kind of tire out the defense a little bit. Really like the intensity that Royce Freeman runs with, and he just runs heavy. He runs really heavy, and he has that nice forward body lean action going, and he's going to always get you those extra 1 to 2 yards. And it's going to be very rare you see Royce Freeman get knocked back, but here's another Deuce Vaughn play right here. Guys, Look at how Deuce Vaughn is able to just kind of squeeze through those small little gaps. I'm telling you, a guy with the type of ability that Deuce Vaughn does have as a ball carrier, and his size, even though it's a disadvantage at times, it can definitely be an advantage when you have 6'7" and 6'8" offensive linemen up there, and those guys are blocking with power, and he's able to actually do something in the backfield. As long as Deuce doesn't get touched in the backfield or there's no one right in front of his face as soon as he gets the ball, more than likely you're going to get some positive yardage out of that play. Just love how Deuce was able to kind of create. Like I said, to me, Deuce did the best job of creating something out of nothing, whether it be spinning out of this tackle right here in the backfield and being able to get another 2 or 3 yards. Really, really love what Deuce Vaughn did. And I think Deuce Vaughn, out of all the running backs, Deuce Vaughn, to me, probably made the biggest statement as far as one of the running backs that's kind of on the bubble as far as the 53-man roster goes. Here's another play, and this is one of the situations I think we see a lot of Royce Freeman. We see a lot of Ezekiel Elliott in these goal line situations, in these goal-to-go situations. I'm willing to bet we're going to get a nice, steady diet of Royce Freeman and Ezekiel Elliott there. Here's another play. Deuce Vaughn kind of missed on this chip block. Love how he got back up, got back into play, but also was able to protect his quarterback at the end of it. This is one of those plays to me that kind of illustrates the importance of having a Royce Freeman or an Ezekiel Elliott on your team. You can't let a safety come into the box and completely stonewall you like that on a running play when he's the only thing standing between you and another 5 or 6 yards. Deuce Vaughn here bouncing it out to the outside. Brevin Spanford called for a hold. This is the last play right here. Deuce Vaughn, again, bouncing it to the left. He initially starts right, bounces it to the left to get some extra positive yardage. Yeah, so all in all, very, very interesting film session here. I think that Deuce Vaughn did himself a ton of favors, and I think that he could have possibly saved himself a roster spot with this Dallas Cowboys team and not having to be relegated to the practice squad or anything like that, because he, to me, showed the best playmaking ability out of any of the backs that played against the Las Vegas Raiders. When we're taking a look at the actual 53-man roster where Deuce Vaughn could fit in, that if he plays like this in the last preseason game, then I honestly don't see a reason why you wouldn't be trying to get Deuce Vaughn some touches, because he 100% had the most productive runs, and it wasn't because the offensive line blocked the best when he was on the field. It was off of his own doing. He's a playmaker, and to be quite honest, that chemistry with him and Cooper Beebe in the middle, I think that that's something that I want to see. I want to see that Kansas State connection kind of reignited here. And yeah, I kind of understand now. I'm starting to see some of the traits, some of the things that people out there were really excited about as it pertains to Deuce Vaughn. I know a lot of y'all are probably only excited because of the nepotism thing, but as an actual player, Deuce Vaughn actually has something to him. So let me know down in the comments below, what did you think of the running backs? What have you thought about the running game so far in the preseason? Do you think it's going to be better? Do you think it's going to be worse? If you think it's going to be better, why? If you think it's going to be worse, why? Let me know all that stuff down in the comments below. See you guys on the next one, and we stick the same old Cowboys, at least until September 5th, and then it's back to how them Cowboys.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy, shut up. Hey!